Susan Holt's making a big deal about the small steps she's taking to open up internal trade within Canada.
I want to take a minute to talk about the Atlantic Free Trade Zone. Who can move forward? Who can move forward with us? How far can we go? Let's go all the way.
Holt's been on the road meeting her fellow provincial premiers and signing documents with them on internal trade for the cameras.
We're going to do more trade in Canada with each other, and that's good for everyone.
These are memorandums of understanding, not binding agreements. They're more like, we see eye to eye on the idea about talking about doing things in the future. Just look at some of the wording in this MOU between New Brunswick and Ontario. They agree to build on existing laws, to strive to have products, services, and workers move more easily, to encourage other provinces to get on board to drive progress, and to identify options to align provincial regulations. And look at this. Under the existing internal Canadian Free Trade Agreement between the provinces, provinces can give themselves exemptions. In this MOU, Ontario says it will get rid of all its exemptions, while New Brunswick will only work towards removing them, and only as they apply to Ontario. New Brunswick's exemptions include provincial laws and rules that protect major resource sectors from competition from outside New Brunswick. In the forestry sector, companies that are licensed to cut wood on Crown land must send the wood to mills in the province. New Brunswick is keeping that exemption, and on that, the talk is a lot more measured, the trade less free.
We want to make sure we're very careful about New Brunswick's resources and how they are currently protected and what benefit there might be to gain from getting access to partners in other places, and what risks there are to potentially seeing our wood go elsewhere to be processed. So it's something we're looking at.
You know, it is the province's largest economic driver. So changing the flow of Crown wood could potentially lower, it could impact the value of the raw product that's flowing out of the province. It also would put manufacturers at risk and threaten sustainable jobs.
Another exemption applies to processing seafood. And on that one, Holt will eliminate the exemption only if other provinces do it too. And in Newfoundland and Labrador, that's not going to happen.
The Premier knows very well, she's heard me say it today twice, that there are no fly zones. Like we are not prepared to talk about minimum processing requirements, for example. That would be a death blow to rural Newfoundland and Labrador. We're not interested in that. We're not doing that.
This is where it's going to get pretty clear how far people are actually willing to go when they say free trade.
So it's easier to make more Ontario booze available in provincial liquor stores or to recognize the certification of workers moving here from Saskatchewan. Politically, it's a lot harder to open the door to competition for industries that form the backbone of the provincial economy. And that's not free trade.